guys, it's Lana here, and today I want to show you guys my new hairstyle. It's all gone. I'm joking. My hair is up in here. There will be a video showing you guys how I got my hair into this wig cap, because if you guys don't know, I've got like long thick hair, and some of you guys might need to know how to put that all away into one of these little wig caps. It's really helpful. There will be a video on that, but for right now I want to show you guys my real new hairstyle, which is a wig. So thumbs up this video if you enjoy it. Also become a sunbeam, join the summer squad by hitting the subscribe button down below, and turn on your notifications to make sure you don't miss my uploads. Let's jump into the video. So my new hair is coming from Beafay.com. This is my first ever wig from Beafay hair. The one that I ordered, it's Brazilian hair. It's 14 inches long, so I figured it should sit around about here. I wanted it slightly longer than a usual bob because I wanted to be able to curl it and things like that. Curly girls know that when you start curling things, they shrink up a bit. So I wanted it to kind of sit maybe like here when it's got some curls in it. It's a lace frontal, so that means that I can part it any which way in the front, but for the rest of it, like, it's gonna have tracks in the back. So you're probably not gonna be able to do like crazy hairstyles with it in the back, but with the front, like, we can do whatever we want with the front. That's good. It's also 150% density, which means that it's pretty darn thick. Like, it feels like a lot of hair. Like, it feels like a good old head of hair. Like, it doesn't feel thin. I haven't even got it out the box to show you yet. Like, I'm telling you all this information. This is what it looks like. This is the hair. It comes in this net. It comes with this black wig cap. It actually came with 2 black wig caps. To be honest, I would have preferred if it had come with a skin color wig cap. I'm not sure why it didn't, but I can't find any skin color wig cap, so we're gonna have to stick with the black one for today. That's okay. Like, we can work with that. Like, bear with me. We can fix that up. Don't click off the video just because I'm wearing a black wig cap. Like, we're gonna fix it. So this is the wig. I have not styled it. This is exactly how it came. I've done absolutely nothing to this wig except like wave it around and get it a bit messy. I think maybe it looks longer than I expected it to. You can see, like, it's a lot of hair. Like, that's 150% density, and that's just a lot, isn't it? I really like the quality of the hair. It's like really shiny, really thick. But honestly, my favorite thing so far, like, I have not actually put this on my head and styled it yet, but already the front, like, the front is styled. The front is thinned out to make it look like real hair, so I know I'm not gonna have to do anything with that, but it's just like the way you can part it, like this hair, it just like glides from one side to the next. Like, I know it's gonna look so natural. So I am actually just gonna go ahead and cut the lace. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So if you guys have ever had a wig before, you know you've got to cut the lace off because you don't need lace. So this is what it looks like kind of from the get-go. I just think it looks really nice. And you see what I mean about how it just like glides. I love it. I love it. And we might need to give ourselves some baby hairs, but we can do that. It's not going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and get this lace off. And you want to get this as close to the hairline of the wig as possible, but obviously you don't want to start cutting the hair off because somebody spent a very, very long time sewing all of this hair in. So do not cut the hair, just cut the lace. I've now got rid of all the lace all the way around the wig, so we need to get rid of this tag. I told you guys I have not worn this wig before, so let's get this tag off. This wig, I actually got it in the biggest size, which I think it could be like 14 inches around. I'm not sure exactly, but I asked for the biggest size that they had in this wig because I knew that I had a lot of hair, and I'm not sure if they, if they kind of took that into account or not, because basically this wig comes with these stretchy bits on it, so you can clip them onto there, and that's how you secure it and you make it tighter. So I think this is gonna have like plenty of room in it, and then it just has like these little combs as well. They're not really clips. It doesn't have any clips, and it didn't come with any extra clips. It just has the combs. So hopefully that's going to be enough. So what I want to do is I want to put it on from the back and then bring it over to the front. So I'm going to hook this first little clip. This is going to go underneath. So that's it. So you can use the clips at the back to secure it if you need to. So I'm just going to tighten mine up. So like I said, I really like how this wig is naturally. Like, it's just really easy to kind of like move around like this. But of course, if you are going to do that, then you're going to want to secure it because it's kind of flapping up a bit. So you need some glue for that. So what I was saying about the wig cap being black, it means that you're going to need to edit your partings. So you can do that with makeup. You're going to need to take some concealer. It's best if you do it with your concealer shade because your scalp is usually lighter than your skin tone. So your concealer is usually lighter than your foundation. So go ahead and use your concealer. And you're going to need to put that in your parting to make it look a lot more natural. So, yeah. So just take some concealer onto a little brush like this. And just apply it into your parting. Hair is really dense though, so it's kind of hard for me to find the parting right here. If you do find that it's too dense, then you might need to actually pluck some hair out. But I feel like what I'm seeing on the viewfinder looks more natural already. But I'm still gonna pluck some hair out. Just pluck some hair out the parting. Because I feel like nobody's hair is really this dense. So we can make it look more natural by just taking some hair out. And you want to do the same thing for all your other partings. It really depends how you want to wear your hair, but like, so I might decide to wear my hair like this. So I'm going to need to fix this parting as well. And the same on this side. And before I do anything else, I'm going to do some baby hairs in this because I feel like that's going to help to make this look a whole lot more natural. So I want a hair tie because I want the rest of my hair to be out of my way while I do this. See why we need to lay it down because otherwise it just pulls up like that. Oh, my hair's never been this short before. I can't actually tie it up. I don't know. Do you like my little ponytail? Cute, right? Cute. I'm gonna take my little mirror. I'm gonna take some hair out. Just a little bit. We only want a little bit. And I guess we can kind of mix this in with my hair as well because I left some of my hair up. And I feel like that's just gonna help it to look more natural. So you don't want to take like a lot for baby hairs. Like the trick is to keep it like, you hardly want any hair basically. Like this much, I'm gonna cut this much. And we're going to use this as baby hairs. Super short baby hairs. And obviously when you do this, try not to cut your own hair. And unless you want to, like I don't really want to cut my own baby hairs in my real hair. So I'm not gonna. You never want a lot, like it always, you just want to keep it like a little amount. So this is how much hair we took in total. You barely see that. I know you can barely see it. Oh, we've got a little bit more. This is how much hair we took total. I'm going to take some of my gel. So this is not like the gel that everybody uses. Everybody uses the Got To Be Glued styling gel. It's a lot stronger. It can literally hold your wig down for like a week. And then you will need to dissolve it in warm water to make sure it doesn't rip your edges out. So I'm not doing that today. Today I'm just using this. And this is just to lay my edges down really. We're not doing like a week-long look right now, but just know that like if you were doing that, just switch this out. So instead of using this, use the Got To Be Glued, and then that's how you would get this to stay, and it would really stay. Like people could be acting so wild and your wig would never be snatched. So that's the Got To Be Glued. Putting this down everywhere, and then I'm going to take my toothbrush. I'm going to lay this properly. We want this to look good. So I don't have the Got To Be Glued gel, like the glue that holds your wig on, but I do have some eyelash glue. So I think I'm going to use this because this wig is kind of pulling up a little bit and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to put some eyelash glue on the areas that I actually want to stick down, and I want to do this in the corners as well. And you want to make sure you're using a lash glue that's going to dry clear as well. That's really going to help you. Press all of these areas down, and then all of this stuff that I've just put on is actually going to take a little while to dry. So to make sure it dries in the right place and exactly how you want it and securely, you're going to want to tie it down. So you just want to leave it like this until you know it's going to be dry. The gel takes longer to dry than the eyelash glue. I'm going to leave this on for maybe like 20 minutes or so. Surprise, it's me! I took off the thing that I had around my head. This thing, the ribbon. I took that off and all of the glue and everything is dry. So I want to style it because I don't want to just leave it like this. So I'm going to take my Numi. Ooh, I'm going to take my Numi straightener because I want to straighten it. So I'm going to put this down to 320 Fahrenheit because the good thing about having a human hair wig is that you can use heat on it, you can colour it, you can customise it however you want to. Obviously you do kind of want to take the same precautions that you would take with your own hair if you do want to preserve this wig. This wig was not too expensive though. It was about $78 is the starting price for this wig, which I thought was really good considering the quality of it. So let's go ahead and start just getting these kinks out. I'm going to take some of the end sealer. It's kind of running out, so I have to do this and get it onto my hands. And I just want to put this onto the ends because it really does actually just seal them and make them look like really kind of just sleek and choppy. Like I want it to look choppy, like I want it to look like a fresh cut, you know? So this is the first way that I like to wear this hair. I think I just really like the length of it like this. Like it looks really like understated. Like obviously if this was a lot shorter then it would look a lot more like boom boom, like Posh Spice, you know? Chilled, very understated look. I really like it though. The thing I really like about this wig is that you can just so easily sweep it from one side to the other. A good thing, but it's a fact. Fact? Yeah. Like a fake act? A fake act. Fact. Oh my god. You have woken me up. That's fucking good. So the way that I'm going to do this is to just fold the hair straightener like this. And it gives you a little curl. It's so cute. So I'm literally just taking it, fold the hair straightener, and do it alternating as well. Like you don't want to do them all the same direction because if you do them all the same direction, then they will all start kind of like blending in with each other. So you got to do some more in this direction.
I also think it's helpful to use hairspray on every single section straight after you did it, because if you try to use hairspray on all of your hair, like you just spray the hairspray all over your hair when you're done, then they can kind of clump together and it's not really focused, so it doesn't really hold the curls that well, especially on this Brazilian hair which is really naturally straight. So I spray every curl immediately after I've done it just to make sure it stays in place. And also I work in sections as well, so that's why the top half of my head is up, so I'm just going to take that down so that I can work on this now and finish curling all of their hair. So I'm still alternating, still hairspraying every individual strand that I do, and then when I get to the hair around my face, I curl that away from my face, not towards it. So that's how I do that. And then I just want to scrunch it up. I might back comb a few pieces, make sure I've got the volume, because this second look is really all about getting that volume.
Comment down below and tell me, do you prefer the straight or do you prefer the wavy curls? Because I feel like I kind of like this one, but I'm always like that. Like with all my wigs, with all my hairstyles, I prefer whichever look has got more volume, and this one definitely has more volume, of course. So this is the one that I prefer. But anyway, I just want to review the Beafay hair for you. So what I will say is that the hair seemed to be like really high quality. I have definitely put it through its paces today. I've applied heat to it like 4 or 5 times, which I do not recommend because, you know, wigs, they can start to get a bit pricey and you should really take care of the hair if you want them to last a long time. So I've only really done that because I'm making the video. I would usually, you know, wash it in between, maybe give it a treatment before applying so much heat to it all at once. But it held up really well. It's holding the curls pretty well. I did use some hairspray, but it held the curl pretty well. And it just has like this nice shine to it. It's really, really soft. Like it's really nice, soft hair. And it's definitely very thick as well. Like just the entire like wig construction. There's a lot of hair that has been sewn into this and it's very, very thick. And I really did not have to do very much to this wig to get it to fit or look right. I didn't bleach the knots or anything like that. I really didn't have to do very much at all. I mean, I did cut some hair around the edge just to give myself some baby hairs to make it blend a little bit better. And yeah, that's it really. If anything, I may say that this wig is possibly a little bit too big, which I was not expecting. I mean, I have a lot of hair to fit under a wig, which is why I asked for the biggest one. But this one, I feel like may actually have a little bit more room to give. So if you do have even more hair than me, or if you have just got like a slightly larger head, Beafay Hair does have wigs that will cater for you, so I'm really impressed with that. So I just really like the length of it. It's just really nice and easy to play with, and just the fact that it's so big means that it has covered all of my hair. I don't have any coming out of the sides. I just really like it. So if you guys would like to see Beafay Hair, I've left them in the description box so that you can check them out. This is probably one of my favourite wigs that I own. I may be getting another one from them again soon. So thumbs up this video if you liked it. Also become a Sunbeam, join the Summer Squad by hitting the subscribe button down below. Leave me a comment, tell me which look you preferred with this and what kind of wig you'd like me to try out next time I make a wig video. And I think that's everything for me. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
That you'll be coming back.